Okay, Leo ascendant. Right, let's just quickly see what we've got here. So, firstly, what we're going to be doing is your Vedic chart, and then we're going to go into the tarot reading as well. One card, everyone knows the rules, and essentially, we're going to be. This is for Leo ascendant rising sign. So, for the week commencing the 27th of October. Right, so Leo. Okay, today on the 26th, Moon is entering into Sagittarius in the fifth house. 12th house lord and the fifth house could be okay. I'm thinking what's going to happen here is that there's going to be a ton of expenses related to children, love life, partner, family, and all this kind of thing. You might buy your kid a really nice toy. You might buy your partner like a piece of jewelry, something like that. That wasn't necessarily expected, or you might be planning for maybe about like a week or two because you walk past a jewelry store and then your missus was like, oh God, yeah, that's a beautiful bracelet kind of thing. Or if with with your guy, he might have said, oh wow, yeah, that's a really cool such and such, or whatever. And you're thinking, oh, okay, do you know what? Like Christmas is coming up, and da, 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 or maybe they've got a birthday coming up. Who knows? And then you buy that. So this is where certain, I wouldn't say financial loss. This is more like a gain for because you love them, right? It's the same with your kid might want the newest Lego shit. I don't know. So that could definitely be there, Leo. Now, depending on your Mahadasha or your Antardasha, like basically what could happen is a speculative gain. So definitely, like if you are more into Vedic astrology, definitely check that out as well, and see kind of like what's happening there. But then like as we move into sort of Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturn is then putting the 10th aspect into the moon, meaning that the splurge of cash that you've done. So basically, what you've done is you spent money on this gift, this fantastic gift for the ones that you love. Then now you have to be way more conservative with spending. So yeah, you've got payday coming up towards the end of the week. You've got Halloween as well. So if you have got kids, that could be an expense as well. So there's got to be a lot more tighter budgeting happening in this 2 to 3, 4 day period. So just be very very conservative when it comes to spending. Be disciplined as well with specifically like your daily routine, your children, all that sort of thing. Definitely have like a lot more discipline there because it can be a time whereby you're very very influenced by the watery aspects of life. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and meaning that you're not necessarily uh, thinking as straight as you need to be when it comes to finances. So just be very very careful there. But overall, like luck is good. If you are doing some higher learning or education, reading, research, statistics, anything like that, there could be delays there. But you know, if you are applying for something like how do you call it? It's kind of like education in a different town, a different city, abroad, foreign education, all that sort of thing, you'll be absolutely fine. Like this is where it's all going to really, really come to fruition and really, really kind of work out in your favor. So you might be applying for an exec MBA, you might be applying for a course in occult sciences, tarot, something spiritual, or even just like something you're just interested in. You might want to go for a course on how to I don't know, like an engineering course or how to change a tire, something like that. So that's all going to go in your favor. But I do see that it's not going to be anywhere kind of close to you. It's probably going to be abroad or it's going to be near like a neighboring town or like a neighboring kind of, but it won't be exactly where you live. But essentially as well, okay, so from Tuesday, there are going to be a lot of expenses. As mentioned earlier. But what we've got as well is Yoga Karaka is coming to Kendra in its own sign. So property related items, vehicles, real estate, all that kind of stuff. That will all be there in your favor. So you're going to make the home really, really beautiful, really, really nice. Your vehicles won't have any problem. If anything, actually, you might want to check out the value of your vehicles because they're probably above market rate at the moment, which is great, and you'll get a lot more of a lot more than what you were expecting, rather, which is fantastic because Mars is just perfectly placed, super positive. People would kill for this placement because it's in its own sign. In its own sign. It's awesome. And then aspected by Jupiter as well. That's great. And what's Jupiter? Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Thus, expansion to all of the items that are kind of to do with Mars. Property, land, real estate, vehicles, anything to do with engineering, mechanical engineering, environmental engineering, software engineering, anything like that. All of that is covered here and will expand just exponentially. So a fantastic, fantastic time there. Amazing time. As we move, more into the week, Mars is also aspecting the 7th, 10th, and 11th house. So you get gains in all of those areas. This is what we refer to as Yoga Karaka. Yoga Karaka. Mars is then giving great results, just overall to all of. For the rest of the week, actually, Mars is looking after you. We move forward. Moon is then in the 6th house, making Viprit Raj Yoga, aspected by Jupiter in the middle of the week. So all the problems that are related to kind of loans, debts, they go. They're absolutely fine. So financially, you're all good. This is probably to do with payday. You probably get paid kind of around then. The only problem is that like water-based diseases can happen. Water retention, UTIs, issues with the kidney, urinating, something like that. So just be really, really careful, and also be really careful about eating certain foods as well, because that can create some sort of illness. So just be very mindful of that. Right at the end of the week, Moon and Rahu go into Aquarius on the weekend. So losses related to your partner can happen. I'm not saying that this is like 100% gonna be the case, but they can happen. It might be money loss, job loss, even in some cases related to your spouse. It might be such that you're. But that's only if you've got an external employer. If you're in a partnership or something like that, great time. Fantastic time, because this will actually help the business prosper even more so. It's a very, very it's kind of strict, because Rahu loves partnerships, and Rahu will dominate in any kind of way to ensure that partnership happens. So say for example, if you're with your husband and he's been sick for a while, and now your employer's saying, look, you've been taking too much time off work, we can't do this, da 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 da. Rahu will favor your sick partnership over any financial or monetary gain or anything like that. Rahu will also, what he'll do is that if you are in a partnership in a business where you don't necessarily have to have equity or anything like that, but if you're an equity partner, or if they are like a family business, something like that, the family will be like, look, no, you take all the time that you need, like to look after or sort out whatever it is that you need to in your life. That's fine. That business will go up tenfold, 100%. Right, anyway, so we'll do the tarot reading now. Okay, what have we got here? So, put up the top card. What have we got? The Knight of Swords. Right, so rushing into things. This perfectly goes back to the beginning of the reading. You're rushing into buying your kid a toy. You're rushing into, buying this gift because you think it's probably because you think, oh no, it's the last one. Oh, like it's the last, watch. They go, oh, it's the last shirt or whatever. In reality, just go online, look for a better deal. Just take a photo of the shirt, whatever. Just look for a better deal, because you're going to be rushing into it, and essentially what that's going to do is potentially put you into financial burden for the rest of the week. But I mean, other than that, it's a great reading. It's a really, really good read, Leo. So anyway, Leo, have an amazing week ahead. Hare Krishna, and we'll catch up soon. Take it easy.